Hello friends and welcome back to RimWorld, where I've checked the recordings, I've checked what happened in the past, and I don't know why this guy isn't running because I'd like him to be up and running. And it was Ulba who actually attacked us and took our people. These guys here over at Devil's River. So they're a short walk away, and I think that it'd be quite fun to go and pay them a visit. Yeah? Yeah. Now, I'm going to let a bit of manufacturing go along, and I'm going to be relatively hands-off. So these guys are doing a whole bunch of cooking with the new corn that's coming in. The rice that's been grown down here should come in shortly too, and then we're going to start planting some additional hay grass to keep our ducks up and running. Down here we've got some more corn, and when that starts to hit, we are going to be absolutely food positive, and I couldn't be happier. In fact, what I might even do is I might change out a slice of this so that it's some cotton and maybe a bit more devil strand, but I don't think I need to worry too much about that right at this particular point in time. How else are we doing? We're power positive, we're temperature positive down here. We've almost got the shielded area set up to, what the heck was that? Oh, it's a thunderstorm? It's a dry thunderstorm. Okay, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Even if it does reach our outer walls, which are made of wood, our inner walls are made from granite, so we will be totally fine. Do we want to have some vitals monitors? I kind of think that we do. Are they in furniture or are they in misc? I think they're in misc. Somewhere in here. No. They might be furniture then, huh? No. Misc? Floors, recreation, temp. Am I going blind? I am. There it is. So if I put a couple of these down, we're going to need some more steel to make it happen. So I'll go like this and this and this, and then down this neck of the woods I'll go here and here. This one won't be linked, but I think I might actually remove that bed, or I could move the door over one more notch and that would be fine. It'd also be nice to put the medicine like in a cabinet instead of on the floor. That might be a thing to think about. How are we looking for steel, friends? This thing is still going strong. Power, well, these still haven't been walled off, which is making me a little uncomfortable. But this is okay, because there'll be a home zone wrapped around this cable, and people will come and put that out if it gets too close. Same goes with the wall up here, so I don't think we need to worry about this dry thunderstorm too much. We can probably just get back to business and see what we can do about starting to get some goodies online. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change this one up. A couple of these ones up, as a matter of fact. So I'm going to clear all. Do I need to? I probably don't need to. I'll just do two. Let's go clear all, and then marine. Oops, caps lock's on. Marine helmet and armor, and then I'm going to copy that and then paste that into there. And hopefully, what we're going to see in the not too distant future is some of that stuff getting hauled in. It looks like our wood situation is looking good. Let's have a look. Yes, we do have a good amount of stock. There's still 100 trees designated to be pulled down. And we've even got a little bit of refining going on here of some steel slag, which, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and... Okay, no, it's fine. Oh, no. No? Okay, alright. I'm just going to suspend this for a little while. And I'll tell you why. Because at the moment we're not getting any of the hauling done to bring stuff down to the nearby... Actually, what I can do... Hold up. Let's just set this radius down to only be about there. So it's only stuff that's in the nearby stockpile that we're going to smelt from slag. That seems like a logical thing. So that people don't run halfway across the map to pick up a single piece of steel slag from down here... and then haul it back up and then smelt it, and yeah, it's too much time. What is this black stuff here? Ash. Okay, cool. So there's a bunch of silver down here that needs to be hauled. There's some components here, which I think would be nice to get hauled rather sooner rather than later. Some more silver. Very nice. And another component, and we can haul that urgently, and haul that urgently, and haul that urgently. That would be fine. We could probably also remove those barricades down there as well, but I don't think it is a huge problem at the moment. If I were to wall this off, here, would this stop? I can just do it. Would that stop people spawning down here? And it'd mean that they only spawn on this side? I don't know if it does. In fact, I don't think that it does. Okay, ignore that. Ignore what I've just said. We've got a bulk goods trader that's passing by. That's fantastic. We can see what they've got for sale. We've got our vitals monitors going in. So now that we've got these vitals monitors and beds in, we looked at these, the old beds last time, and they were about 111. These new ones are 113. Oh, that's not the greatest, but 122 surgery successes. Pretty good. So I guess that's fine. That's fine. Medical 10 quality offset 17% as well, which is spectacular because we don't have any Glitterworld medicine and haven't done for quite some time. I tell you what, there is one thing about this room that is bugging me though, is those cables being stretched way across the floor. And then this room is doing likewise. So what I might just do is do that and then select this and then remove that whole thing and deconstruct there. So that we could just rearrange this and make it look a little bit prettier and knock out the power temporarily. That was kind of silly. Per, could you please do me a favor? Oh, you're already doing it? Too deep infestation. Oh no, Clav. Get out of there. Get out of there. Actually, you know what? This is probably not going to be terrible. Let's get some people up here. That's only a little infestation by the looks of it. So let's get some people up here. There are actually quite a few mega scarabs. Okay. All right, and they're coming straight for all of this. That's totally fine. Let's get everyone up here. No, Clav. Oh my god. Okay. Let's get everyone out here. No, Clav. Okay, Clav, go this way. Uh-huh. Yep. And you come this way, please. And Bowler, come this way, please. Everyone go that way. We've got to be very careful about which way we go. They're going to bust through this and they're going to be in the outside world. So what I really want to do is just keep an eye on everyone. And we're going to get them all the way up here and then over to here. And then we're going to spread down like this, I guess. So that when they come out, we can just jump them. They're going to run around destroying things, which is fine. There's plenty of stuff in there for them to break apart. What I'm really hoping, though, is that we don't get followed up with the too deep infestation and the it's now hot in here infestation, which is a definite possibility. Evo is still equipped with a friggin' dibbly what's it, which is not great, and Borg, you don't have your rifle out. So if you could do that, that would be fantastic. Let's now get everyone lined up in the correct location, and hopefully, as these little feckers start to pop out, we could just drill them. And hopefully it'll get the attention of the big feckers. In fact, what we might even just quickly do is... let's do a... Where is the ranged attack? There. Let's do a little ranged attack like this. Okay, that has their attention. So let's line up. And we'll shoot at them one by one. Being very, very careful to make sure that we kill them all before they get to us. Okay, there's one. Okay, and this next one... Fantastic. Okay. Okay, this could be good. I mean, it's not good, but it's not bad. I do love that shadow effect. That is very, very pretty. Okay, so we've got that one, and we're going to need to go inside. No, he's coming out. He's coming out. He's coming. And then we need to go and take care of... Is there a nest? There's not. Okay, fantastic. So we just need to take care of this one last dude, and then we can be done. Great. Is that it for enemies? It is, with the exception of this guy who needs to be slaughtered, and then we can go ahead and rebuild the damage that they have caused, starting, I hope, with the coolers, because that's a very important thing for us to take care of. Repairing things, not super great, but I'll allow it. I'll allow it. And don't it? Oh, okay, alright, that's fine. Alright. So let's see if we can get these coolers back up and running with haste, because having those offline, every second that they're offline just gives me more and more stress, and makes me think that, well, it's just very bad. I'm going to untag these insects because we can totally use those. I believe the kibble job still did have, let's see, raw food, meat, insect meat. Yes, okay, great. So we'll tag that back up again, and oh my god, these bloody cables. Eric? Okay, you're already doing it? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. A lot of the time in this game, I just need to trust in my people in getting things done. I need to not worry about trying to be too overbearing with my... oh, I didn't get a chance to trade with them. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. What did they actually have? Components, chocolate, cloth, yak beef. Okay, nothing important. Nothing important was lost. 2 men is still here. Mr. West, the teacher. It's very sad. It's very sad. But, you know, it's good to be entombed in a nice location, right? You know, at least it's a pretty place, and there's some honourable people about that are going to sort of, you know, take care of things. And I actually think that I want a smoke popper in here. Yeah, next to those 2 batteries would be a good idea. Anywhere else? No, I think that's a good idea. Just in case we have a business event. Because if we do, then it could cause us some grief. But having a popper there will help us to take care of the worst of it. Okay, how are we looking? Haygrass, looking good. Muffalo, happy. Wood, I'm pretty sure that we are 100% good to go on that right now. We've got 20 more shells and 2 reinforced barrels. Fantastic. And then the only thing that really is lacking, 286 uranium is fantastic. The only thing that's really lacking at the moment is a good, stable supply of steel. Although, I tell you why that's the case, is because we just built a bunch of stuff out of steel, i.e. vitals monitors. We're rebuilding all of this stuff out of steel, which is not great. And we're also turning steel into components because we keep dipping into our component supply. So actually, buying a couple of components from those visitors would not have been a bad idea. Because at the moment, we've got 25. We want to have 50 in stock at all times. So yeah, if we could get a couple more of those, that'd be good. Or a charge rifle, that's also a good thing to build as well. I would like to see everyone, with the exception of specialty personnel, fully equipped with a charge rifle at all times. Because I think that would be a very great way to basically be able to go, hey, we're ready. We're ready to do a murdering. And we're going to go and do some murderings on Ulba because, well, they kidnapped all of my people. And I want them back. If they're still alive, I want them back. We've not been ransomed. You know, no one's come to us and said, aha. Aha. No fire, thankfully. But I knew there was going to be a bzzzt. I just had a little feeling deep in my gutty works that there was going to be a bzzzt attack. And I thought if it was going to be like near these batteries, they could explode quite terrifyingly. Thankfully, it happened down here, and we've got all stone walls here. So things took care of themselves rather quickly, and Per is going to spend the next 7 goddamn years repairing the walls. In fact, it'd quite frankly be a lot easier to remove and then replace those walls, but it's totally fine. It's totally fine. Per loves doing a bit of repair anyway, so, you know, may as well, like, let him get that. There's a solar flare now. That's not the greatest, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. We've got enough cool in here. Oh no, 1, 2, 3. It's starting to warm up. But the good thing is eggs do stay fresh for quite some time. This, though, this is now starting to really, really scare me. And Per, I might need to grab you. Oh no, we're not going to be able to do it because we got no flippin' steel. We can't mine any steel without power. Oh dear. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? How are we going to get across this? How are we going to get above this? How are we going to get around this? Well, we can steal that steel, for starters. It's only 13. Archer is confused because of dementia, because Archer's 13 years old. It's a good age for a dog. It's a golden age, a ripe old age, if you will. But yes, there's not much we can do about that, but that's okay, because Archer's basically just a house pupper anyway. In fact, I've seen Archer sitting down in the duck pen. I'd like Archer to be living up here in the house, please. I think that'd be nice. Okay, solar flare is ending. This is going to dip back down again and will be refrigerated and spoiled. And frozen. Spoiled? No. And in here, this needs to be addressed now. Who's doing our drilling? Who's doing our drilling? So that would be Lumpy and Clav. Okay, Lumpy. Where are you, my friend? Okay, Clav, what you up to? You're heading off to make some components. I don't think so. Oh no, Billy's doing the drilling. Drilly. And Sugar has some inspired trade, and Evo has reached level 4 in melee. Fantastic, after having a social fight with Gizzo. Not so fantastic. So we are making components one at a time because of the fact that we're hauling them in from out here in the middle of nowhere. Actually, I really do need... Let's go ahead and get a structure, and we'll have a column just made from granite that I'll just plop there, and then we'll have a zone, roof area, just like this. I can hear a roof being built. Okay, well that shouldn't be roofed, but it's actually not, so don't worry about it. They were roofing on top of the walls, which doesn't make a huge amount of sense. But yeah, if we could build a roof out of this, then when people are standing out here and doing some drilling in the rain, they're just at least... Oh, no. Soaking wet. Okay. At least we can try and keep the rain off them a little bit. Okay, so where is this steel being taken to? Is it being taken back to make coolers? Please tell me that it is. It is. Okay, cool. So these are all done. Oops. All right, hang on. Let's just reset all of these again and then go back down to 29 degrees again. And in here it is now -7, -6, -5. Is this outdoors? Yes, it is. Hello. There's no roof there, but no, it's all still classified as indoors, so that's okay. It's okay. Just be patient, Astro. Be patient. It takes a little while to pull the heat out of a room this size. I just need to be chill. Be chill. -5. It's slowly working its way down. I wish there were like, you know, some kind of mega cooler. So instead of all these little individual ones that draw 200 watts, I wish there was like one huge like 2x2 that did like, you know, 2000 watts and was like a mega insane refrigerator machine. That'd be pretty cool if we could use one of those instead of all these itty bitty little ones. But you know what? It's fine. Lumpy, uranium, love it. Clav, plasteel, fantastic. Keep it going. How are we looking for steel drilling? Not so great. Not so great. What do we have the most of? Let's see. We've got 191 plasteel, which is coming along quite nicely. We've got 382 uranium. I'm going to suspend the uranium drilling for the time being. So let's just toggle that off. And we can toggle that light off as well. Lavish meal, incompetent cook. That doesn't seem very fair. Both of my cooks are extremely competent and well-skilled. Maybe we can, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Food poisoning at this stage is kind of an inevitability in this place. I think it's basically Gizzo that's doing it. By the way, Gizzo, how you doing, my friend? Stamina maximum. Lovely. Ooh, stage 3. Stage 3. Okay. So less pain, more moving, more manipulation, more blood pumping, more sight, more hearing, more breathing, more blood filtration, 120% hunger rate, and then 6 degrees on the minimum and maximum temperatures, or 10.8 Fahrenheit. Melee dodge chance of 1.2 and aiming time down by 10%. That is absolutely boosting all of these numbers, which is good considering Gizzo does have a mangled brain scar. I mean, look, I could try to get some Luciferium, but I really feel like that's a trap. I feel like Luciferium is a super duper trap, and I don't want to be sucked into it because, quite frankly, there's the chance that it's going to be worse than it's good. That doesn't make any sense, but you know what I'm trying to say. How are we looking for any more weapons? No. So I can see 3 unfinished charge rifles lying around here, so I don't quite know why they're not getting finished. Do I really need that much more? Let's see. Let's have a look at everyone's weapon. So we've got a charge rifle here. You don't want a rifle because you're a brawler. That's fine. So we need 1. You don't need 1. You're okay. I'll keep that. That's useful. 2. 3. Billy? Yeah, Billy. Let's replace Billy. So we need 3. And that's it. So we only need those 3. So I'm going to change that bill out. Details, and then I'm going to do X times where X is 3. Cool. Cool. Okay, so that should just finish off the 3 that we've got lying about, and it means we won't make any more and not finish them, which is what's been happening, which is a bit irritating. Clav just puked all over a bunch of jade that's on the floor here. That's totally fine. You know, go for your life. And did we... No? Okay, so hopefully with that done, we can now get on top of the rest of these rifles, get them finished, and now we can start pushing into armor. And I would love to see... It's going to take us a little while. I mean, steel is probably going to be the limiting... Oh, no, wait, they don't use steel, do they? They use advanced component plasteel and uranium. Okay, so the plasteel we've got coming along. We've got 2 drills that can do plasteel. We're going to need a whole bunch of advanced components, which is going to need a whole bunch of components, which is going to need a whole bunch of steel. But that's okay. Is it just steel and components that advanced components need? No, plasteel and gold. We have 114 gold. Okay. Mad Wild Boar. Let's go and check that out in a second. How many golds? 3. Okay. Okay, that's totally fine. Where's the Mad Wild Boar? It's dead. It's immediately hit a spike trap and died. Fantastic. Fantastic. Those spike traps have absolutely paid for themselves with their versatility in murdering wildlife, and I'm very happy for it. There's still a bunch of magicite in here to be hauled if someone could come and grab that for me, or if someone would like to do a little bit of this. We do have a visitor who has some items to trade. They're from the Orielum Accord. Hey, there's some jade lying around there. What do you have to trade? An assault rifle, maybe? Or some reinforced barrels. I might take you up on that. That might not be a bad idea. Could someone haul all of this shit in, please? For goodness sake. Really, I mean, it'd be absolutely fantastic if we could get on top of all this hauling, says the man who keeps adding more and more jobs to the queue for people to do. But, you know, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Well, let's have a look through. So we've done all of our stone cutting. We could make another golem, but I don't want to put any more effort into that. We're not doing any art at the moment, so that's totally fine. We've got shred mechanoid and high explosive shells to be done here. I think we're okay with just having 20 shells. That should be fine. Could you wake up and do something useful, Mr. Golem? I really do not like it that you just keep going to sleep. We could go ahead and make another gem of arcane insight and have... We could roll the dice on another magic user, but actually we don't have enough... we don't have enough... oh my god, we've got... basically no Devil Strand remaining. There's a lot of drug making going on over here. So we've got 400 smoke leaf joints in storage. And then we're making a whole bunch of yayo and flake. Do we need to be worrying about this? My guess is probably not. I mean, Giggles is doing it at a reasonably good rate. So that's not too bad. We've got recycling going on here. All of these builds are done, and then all we're doing here is destroying and smelting weapons that we don't want in our stockpile. There's a decimation here. I didn't really want to make another one of those. I don't know why we made another one of those, but or have you still got yours? Yeah, okay. So I'm not quite sure why we made another one of those. It's a bit of a waste. Because let's look at what they actually use. Silver magicite plain leather. My god, that is a big old waste of magicite there. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right. Components getting made. Components getting made. Fantastic. I'd like to see the rest of these guns taken care of, guys. Okay, I see some plasteel. What's that? An advanced component. Okay, fantastic. The Expedition of Fortune, also a Collection of Fortune, has expired. Not too much of a problem there. Alright, now, so Bear does have... Shit. Well... Eric, you're very lucky. You're very lucky. I mean, I'm very ticked off that I keep losing the explosive. Maybe what I should do... Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep a certain amount of chem fuel, and I'm going to change this out. I'm going to change this out to 150 chem fuel. I'm going to keep 150 chem fuel and steel in storage. if we need to use the cannon, we will build the things that we need for the cannon, the shells that we need for the cannon, as we need them, because having them sitting about is a recipe for absolute disaster. What is going on, Eric? Okay, do I need to arrest you? I'm going to arrest you. I'm sorry, mate, but it's got to be done. Let's make sure that your prisoner is set to release, and Clav, if you could leave, that'd be great. Who else is wardening with the exception of Eric? No one. Okay, so Princess. Yeah, okay. Princess, you can do wardening as well. Releasing Eric, fantastic. So Eric will be a little bit upset about that. Now, what was the final straw? No, it's just because Eric is a technophobe. Okay, fair enough. Finally, these charge rifles are starting to get completed, which makes me a very happy camper. And I'm looking forward to... I kind of want to get rid of that dumb wall mask out of there. But anyway, caravan animals wander in. Hello. Let's see what you've got gear-wise. Components, steel, silver. Silver component, steel. Component, steel. Okay, so let's... is it worth it? Bear and sail. Come here. I'm not going to bother taming them. That would take too long, and it would use precious food resources. So instead of that, I'm just going to get these guys to stand over here. Oh, hi. And if you guys could go into drafted hunt mode, please. Thank you. No. Get the llama. There you go. Okay. That'll do. That'll do. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. We may as well haul back a couple of these. And, oh, these two aren't dead. Finish them off. Finish them off. Okay. So there's some goodies we can haul back. Our runestone is still sitting up there. I don't even know what that thing does, but that's totally fine. Party's happening. Everyone wearing their lovely, lovely red coats. And hanging out, except for Princess, who's still got some kind of brown one, and Canker and Sail, who have some kind of crappy parkas as well. But everyone's going to have a beer, have a nice feed, maybe a spliff or two, maybe some psychite tea. They're going to hang around the fireplace. Ooh, Billy and Clav, hello. A little bit of saucy talk there, huh? Do like a little bit of that. Okay, the party's finished. Fantastic. That should help keep our mood boosted for a couple of days at the very least. Sail's got another skill. Don't worry. We'll plug something into that in a moment. Let's keep an eye on what's going on down here, because I'd very much like to start making marine armor. Do we have all the fixins? Yes, we do. We've got plenty of advanced components. Well, we don't have plenty. Good enough to make like a marine armor. Should I be doing helmets before the armor itself? I don't think it really super duper matters. We got heaps of uranium. Like, check this out. 446 uranium. Inspired surgery on giggles. That's... Hold up. Let's have a look at everyone's health and see if there's anything... scab star to the brain. That's not great. Evo. Right arm destroyed. Okay. Make a prosthetic arm. Great. For Evo. Gizzo, how are you doing? An ear, we can't do anything about that. Well, we probably can. I don't think we can make... hey, why are we not? Let's research bionic replacements. Sail's okay. Princess has got a scratch scar. You've got a kidney destroyed there. We've got a pinky destroyed. This is just gunshots and stuff. Alcohol tolerance is not great. Stab scar aching. Shattered nose. I don't think we can do much about that. And a lung and a kidney on Eric, which is probably something that I would like to address in the not too distant future. Giggles, I'm going to suspend the yayo and flake jobs. I'm going to let you do some different things. No, I've just suspended that, but thank you. Haul that back to stockpile and then show me what you're going to do. Hauling component? Yes. Okay, you're down to the hauling stage now. That's fantastic. Alright, so let's let Giggles help out with the hauling, because there's plenty of stuff out there that needs hauling in. And let's see if we can get someone, and Sugar, I'm looking at you. Could you please prioritize making a prosthetic arm for me? And what we're going to do is we're going to get quickly... oh, was there one already halfway done? There must have been. Well, that seems odd. Did I just not see that? Or maybe I... Doesn't matter. It's fine. So we've got a prosthetic arm that's almost good to go. And as soon as it pops out, like a boom, let's go ahead and say, Evo, you're missing a right arm? Fantastic. Add bill, install prosthetic arm right shoulder. Let's make sure that only Giggles is set to do surgery, which they are. And then Evo, come up here and rest until healed. And then the Gigglies, if you, before your inspired surgery runs out, that's enough sleep. Come and do this. So let's get this surgery done. And get Evo's arm back up and running so Evo can have slightly better manipulation. It's not going to do anything at the moment. Like, I can't check it at the moment because Evo is under anesthetic. No longer inspired, that's totally fine because we've done what we needed. There's a prosthetic arm. And if we can push our way into bionics, then that would be absolutely tickety-boo. Because then we could start replacing, like, missing limbs and maybe even missing organs. Hey. No, suspend. Damn it. They're not linked. They're not linked. In fact, what I'm going to do is actually remove that job from there. And do I want... I'll tell you what I could do. I could put the... No, that's a silly idea. I was going to say I could put the shells into a separate room, but I don't think that's a good idea either. So what I'm just going to do is grab a shelf, put that there, same as before. If someone does blow themselves up with it, then I'll be a little bit upset, but you know what? It just comes... It comes with the territory, right? It comes with the territory. When you got a bunch of technophobes, yeah. Alright, so shells, done. Let's go, friends. Alright. What is next on the chopping block? Let's keep track of what construction we have going on. Sugar has gone to bed. That's totally fine. Clav is cracking on with the rest of this rifle. We still haven't produced a single... No, we have. Hello, Sailor. Alrighty. So who needs one? So Clav, you're okay. Bowler, you're okay. Lumpy, you're okay. Giggles. No. Billy. Yes. Billy desperately needs a new rifle because that sniper rifle in Billy's hands is going to be basically useful. Kanka, get rid of that absolutely useless shotgun. Princess, you're okay. And then Sail. No, sorry. Oh, that's it. That's it. Why did I think... Ah, there we go. So one more, which we can give to Evo. And that's getting constructed now, even though there's actually already one here. So cancel that. Thank you. It's weird how sometimes that happens. I'm just going to quickly expand this zone to include those two guys. And... Hold the phone. Do you guys want some chairs? Have some chairs. Have some chairs. There you go. A combat supplier is passing by. Eric, I hate to do it to you, but let's go and see what our friends have on offer here. They've got some components, which I actually wouldn't be terribly upset about purchasing. They do have quite a tasty amount of weapons. None of them are really any good. They do have a thrumbo and a heavy crypto crossbow, which is legendary, but it's $5,000 dues, so I don't think I really want that. And they have a marine helmet, which is $787, which I'm totally going to buy. Absolutely. Anything else? No. I'll take your components. That's fine. Oh, no, wait. We don't have any silver at all? How do we not have any silver at all? Have we been using it to make things? No, we've got... Oh, shit. I see. I see. That might help. So evidently during Eric's technophobe tantrum... No, dude. You've just made one. It's like literally there. And you're now making two more. Okay, look. Suspend that goddamn job. Cancel that weapon. I don't know how they keep managing... Look, there's another one here. Cancel that. They keep managing to do dumb things. Oh, marine armor. Oh, boy. Oh, baby. Okay, so we've got one last one here. Evo, if you would like to come and equip this. And yeah, don't worry about buying the marine helmet because we'll just make our own. I think that's totally fine. That is totally fine. All right. Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, friends. We've got an arcane goods collector coming along here, tramping through our little ambrosia field. They're probably going to have some reasonable stuff here, and we could probably have a little sneaky peek here. We've got some combat forms in there. That might be fun. They do have 5,000 silver. We could no, best not. Okay. So let's go ahead. Get on top of our food. I want to start getting on top of our food to the point where we start to see some packaged survival meals. Oh, we've got 65 of them. Okay. Containing what? Alpaca meat, pork, and rice. Fantastic. How delicious. How are you guys doing? Would you like to trade with Eric? Oh, that would be lovely. And let's see what they have on offer. They currently have... No, nothing there that I want. They've got a polar bear, which is nice. They've got some Lucy. Do I dare? Do I dare dabble with Luciferium? I don't think... No, I don't think it's worth the risk. I think every time I've played with it, it's wound up being much more of a problem than what it should be. So I'm just gonna ignore that. Thank you very much. It's very tempting, but I think it would mean our death, and or, well, quite frankly, it'd mean Gizzo's probable death. Maybe not death, but it would probably... Jeez. It's really tempting. It's really tempting to patch up those... Look, the problem is, if you use Luciferium, it fixes all sorts of things perfectly, but then it's an immediate dependence. Like, that's it. You just are then dependent on Lucy. And if you don't feed that dependency, then bad things happen. Very bad things happen, and I'm not joking. It's very unpleasant. Hay grass, good. Corn plants, good. Duckies, happy. 807 food for duckies. How are we doing on this armor here? We've got some more components being made. There is an unfinished marine armor here, and another one here. It ticks me. It ticks me off that this happens. And the reason, I don't know, I think the reason why it happens is because I've got a mod installed that's called, everyone can craft. So instead of it saying, right, well, this is Lumpy's unfinished marine armor, it means that anyone can go and pick that marine armor up and go ahead and keep working on it. Now, unfortunately, when it gets left like this, sometimes they'll then just start a fresh one because it's not classified as in the stockpile or something to that effect. I think that's what happens. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, maybe if we... Okay, we've got a Manhunter pack of Panthers. Wow. 40 Panthers. I don't really want to deal with that, guys. I really don't want to deal with 40 Panthers. Can everyone just come inside for a little while, please? And let's make sure that that's still the correct area. No, it does include a little bit of external area. So we might need to quickly tune that just slightly. So zone, clear indoors. So let's get rid of that. That was okay when we had some toxic fallout and we wanted to be able to touch up those walls. Top up the doobly watts. It's the generators, but going out there now would be an incredible mistake. This area here can be classified as indoors as well, and then that's already indoors, so we're totally fine. So let's let that happen. And we'll keep an eye on our peeps and make sure they're all getting indoors, which they are. Anyone else still out here? No. Look at the size of the bloom on the minimap there of all of these guys, huh? Now, here's what's going to happen. These guys are going to come down into here. They're going to attack these, and it's probably going to blow a hole in this wall, which is going to allow them into here. No? No, they're just milling about. But there is the high likelihood that they do attack some turrets. Billy, get the hell inside. Wow, okay. That's not the greatest. Billy, are you trying to make me upset? Is there a tiny little sliver of outdoors marked up out there that I'm not seeing? No, he was just trying to make me upset. Okay, so these guys are going to come in and... Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay. Oh, it's good. It's good. Abort. 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 Bowler and Eric, run. Alright. Archer. Okay, you'll get the message in a second. Alright, now. What I'm gonna just hope is that these cats are just gonna mill about out here. No, they are attacking my golem. That's not the greatest. Didn't think about that. And I am desperately not going to bring him in now. I'm gonna, as another layer of redundancy, let's just mark everything as forbidden. Slate column 1 is down. Now, these kitties should hopefully just run around like they've destroyed anything that's threatening. It's interesting that they punched through a door to get to us. I'm a little bit scared about that, but that's totally fine. So if we speed this up, these guys should just do their thing. Actually, where's Robo Golem? Charging. Okay. Let's go ahead and activate Mecha Golem. And Mecha Golem, if you could stay... Yes, see, immediately going outside. Nope. Stay indoors, please. There we go. Alright. So what we're going to do is just hide inside for a couple of days. We've got plenty of food. I'm a little upset that this guy... Oh, it didn't get breached. Oh, it didn't get breached at all. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, well, let's reopen that then. Bang. And then... So you can definitely go into here, via here, and we can unforbid those two doors. That's fine. And I'll let people go through. Per might want to go and repair those walls for us, which would be totally fine. Oh, yeah, I thought that got breached. That was my immediate thought was that was what was going to happen as soon as they took out that turret, but no, thankfully that wasn't the case. So all we need to do is just ride it out, wait for these guys to finish being manhunters, and then hopefully we'll be able to get back to business. But on the plus side, I might go down to 3 speed here. An animal transport pod crash. That's a real shame. Cabaret, the Yorkshire Terrier, who's going to bleed out in 5 hours after being shot, scratched, and cut, because I'm not going to be able to come and help you, I'm afraid. I'm very sorry. I do love the weird noises that the animals make, huh? Anyway, so let's ignore that. This may hamper our hopes of heading off and doing a little bit of exploration and or research. In fact, while we're here, fuck it. Go ahead and toggle that back on. Is this courtyard set to indoors as well? Yeah, it is. Okay. We may as well do some scanning while we're here, huh? We may as well do some scanning. Hey, maybe if we're real lucky, Giggles will uncover a piece of steel inside the frozen room in here. Or like, I'd love to see a piece of steel just pop up here. That would be fantastic. We're losing a bit of rep with a couple of our neighbors, which is totally fine. See, Ulba, I wonder if there's a way for us to be able to just ask for our people back. Like, to get in good with them, send them a bunch of gifts, get them up to 100%, and then ask them for a trader. And then maybe they'll send our people back in that way. That could be an interesting thing to investigate. I mean, I know that... Is it worthwhile? I don't think it's worthwhile. No, fuck them. Fuck them. They stole our people. We're going to go and murder them. As soon as we figure out how to, get some armor up and running. Wouldn't that be lovely? I mean, that one's got 504 left. This one has... oh, no, it just got moved. There it is. 270. All right. I will be happy today if we can get one piece of marine armor up and running. Archer is confused. That is concerning. What are you going to do, Archer? Because if you go out through that door, I'm going to be very upset. No, you're just going to go and wake up Clav and then poop in the corner of Clav's room. Okay, that's fine. I mean, Clav was a bit upset by that and is now going to have a shower, I guess. No, go and have a feed. That seems logical. Oh, dear. Just keeping an eye on the old Archer here. Okay, bionic replacements. Now, this is where the fun begins. I don't know if it's done here. No, I think it's done at... Let's see. Production. Is there a bionics workbench? I think there may be. Oh, we've got to research some of that stuff too. We just keep using... I keep using the vanilla technical things, but yeah, it's alright. So it's not here. Those are the prosthetic stuff. What about... Is it here? No, that's a silly thing to ask. Let's see. Fabrication, mending workbench, scribing table, machining table, misc? No. Okay, well, let's hang on. Let's have a look on this, because it'll tell us on the bionic replacements. No, it just says you can build them. So where do I build them? I've just straight up forgotten where to build bionic replacements, huh? Oh, I know. Right. Arm, leg, spine, heart, stomach, ear, and tongue. A bionic ear. Someone does need a bionic ear, and someone does need a... You know what? We're never going to get to it. What does it need? Plastiles and advanced components. That's actually pretty respectably good. We'll leave that for the time being. I've got bigger fish to fry, and by bigger fish, I mean I want to see everyone in this base hooked up, lined up with some marine armor. Is there any way that I can accelerate what lumpy... I mean, these are both connected to 2 work tables. So there's 2 for this one, and then there's 2 for this one. Not work tables, tool cabinets. So I don't think there's any way that I can speed it up any further than it already is. I just... Can you fuck off? Really? Anytime. Anytime you guys want to leave my base, that'd be totally fine. It usually only takes 1 day before they go to sleep. Unless they've patched that and I'm unaware of it. Because if they're going to just be out there... Okay, they're starting to fall asleep. Let's have a look at the rest of them. How are you doing? Log social health. Food. Do you not have a tiredness meter? I thought cats did have a tiredness meter. Okay. Well, look. After a while, some underground jade. Oh, hello. Where's that? I don't see why... Oh, that's not the right one. That's the wrong trousers, Grommet. Where is... it's under production, Astro. Okay, deep drill. It's a tiny little bit of jade, but you know what? Why the heck not? Why the heck not? We'll get up a bit of jade. We can use it for trade. It is also used for some of the magical things, so that's totally fine as well. Okay, cool. Well, look, I think that's probably a relatively good place to live in. We've got some armor underway. We've not got any completed just yet. It does take... Oh, no, hang on. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be it? 40, 30, visitors. Shit, visitors. Oh, no. Guys, you might not want to be here. I'm just gonna put that out there. What are you? A succubus. Oh. Oh, I worry for your safety, friends. I cannot guarantee your safety. There's only a couple of naughty kitties running around. So, like, yeah, Manhunter and Manhunter. There's 2. There's 2. One of them's making a run for it. Okay, let's see what this succubus can do. That could be actually quite a fun little exercise. So this panther is heading towards this mob. We've got a succubus leading the charge, and then a bunch of friends behind, armed with a pistolo, a machine pistol, and a knife and an auto pistol. All right. Let's see what you can do. Couple of good shots. Come on. All right. Well, just one good shot would be fine. Is the succubus going to pull out any skills? No. They're just going to shoot them, which doesn't make a huge amount of sense to me. Uh-huh. All right. Are you going to wake up the whole mob? You are. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well done. Well done. Spectacular work. Spectacular work. Okay, and they're going to leave. So they managed to wake them all up while they were still technically in the Manhunter time. A diplomatic marriage. Word of Purr's charm has reached Black Jay, and they've asked you for Purr's hand in marriage. No, thank you. Good day. Okay. Anyway. So now that this one's woken up, still Manhunter, huh? Okay. That shouldn't hello. It's happening. And of course Bear's going to get it. Fantastic, Bear, you greedy son of a gun. But that's alright, because someone else is going to go and grab that recon armor. It's still just as good. And it's going to be Borg. Look, I don't care. It's fine. First in, first served. We're going to go ahead and, you know, go ahead and do what we can to get everyone loaded up with some armor as quickly as possible. Now, these flak vests, if I were to break those down, would they result in me getting some steel? I have to imagine that that would be the case, because at the moment I see... no, okay, we've got 52 components and 9 advanced components. We should be able to continue on our construction of armor. Princess just grabbed a new jacket, that's fine, and a new flak vest, that's fine. So there's a bit of a clothing change going on here, and Lumpy's working on a new piece of armor here. What happened to the other one that was partway through, Lumpy? Where did that go? Did you finish it? Has someone else put it on? You've put it on. Oh, okay. So Lumpy and Bear are now equipped with some marine armor, and then Borg picked up that recon armor, which looks kind of weird on Borg because Borg is, well, Borg's in bed at the moment, but Borg's got a different body shape to everyone else, so it looks kind of chunky. I didn't mean anything by it, Borg. Sorry, excuse me. I didn't mean it like that. Okay, so I'm pretty stoked that we are finally getting to the tail end of our weapon and armor tree. We could go a little bit further with the weapons. We could get ourselves like some kind of crazy miniguns or something like that. Like, where are we at the moment? Pulse charge munitions. No, we're at the end. That's it. That's as far as we can go. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like it's kind of time. If we go ahead and smash through the rest of this armor and get everyone else fully protected, and with that, I would like to see everyone wearing a full suit of armor, including a helmet, and then we go and take on Ulba, and we smash them. We destroy their base, we burn it to the ground. Oh, it's going to be fun. But that's for next time. Friends, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.